I was 24 years old before my stroke. I was tubing on the lake with a few of my friends, going pretty fast, no faster than normal. And we got outside of the wake and gained a lot of speed. Hit this one bump, flew off the tube, and kind of did a cartwheel with my head. Once I kind of reoriented myself, I noticed that I had a pretty extreme headache. So I decided to go to my doctor. He told me to just kind of wait it out and see.
On the morning that Brianne had her stroke, I had to work that day, but I waited till she got up and wanted to make sure she was okay.
It was day number 10. My headache had gotten much worse, and so I decided it was time to go back to the doctor.
She called me and told me that she just got home, that the doctor wanted to do a couple of CT scans, but he was waiting for authorization from our insurance. So she said she was gonna lay down and take a nap.
20 minutes later, I woke up very groggy, but my dog was freaking out. He was barking, running around the room like crazy. It was different than he normally reacts, so I tried to get up and realized that half my body was numb.
I got another call from Brianne.
And I said to her, "Mom, I think something's wrong."
And she was talking in such a way I couldn't understand anything she was saying.
And that was kind of the first moment I was like, whoa, something's really wrong. So she said, "I'm coming home. Stay where you are," and she called my neighbor.
So I left the restaurant and I wanted to get somebody over here as soon as possible, so I called my neighbors, Tom and Diane.
She made it very clear to me she was worried about Bree. Could I please come over? And as soon as I knocked, I took the handle and opened the door, and just as we opened the door, Bree collapsed. So I just knew right away I needed to get on the phone and call 911.
911, what's your emergency? I'm next door at my neighbor's. She just collapsed.
That quick, I hear the siren, and they're here.
When we arrived, we found her on the floor with right-sided weakness and a right-sided facial droop. Got her loaded up, took her up to the Issaquah Highlands Hospital.
Within minutes of arriving in the emergency department, went to the head CT scanner, and that revealed the blood clot. This prompted a cascade, getting the neurologists involved, where we have a telestroke program.
I was contacted from the Issaquah emergency room to evaluate Brianne when she arrived with paralysis and inability to speak.
They agreed that she was having an acute stroke.
So we gave TPA. We gave the first bolus. She initially started to show signs of improvement as she was being transferred to Cherry Hill.
Dr. Kushner told us that Brianne was coming from Issaquah with a stroke in progress.
We were able to very quickly transfer her into a center where we do the interventions. The most important aspect for her treatment and recovery was going to be to remove the brain clot.
And we could see in Brianne's case, when we put the stent into the clot and pulled the clot out, immediately after we did that, there was blood flow re-established to the left side of the brain. From these large studies that have been done, the procedure is both safe and effective at removing clots from the brain.
I didn't notice that there was anything at all about her that would have indicated that she had had a stroke. So I was really surprised. And I had an idea in my mind of, how someone is after they have a stroke, and she did not fit that image in my mind at all. She's amazing.
Together.
Together to end stroke.
Together.
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 Together. Together. Let's work together to end stroke.
Remember to learn how to spot a stroke fast. F for face drooping. A for arm weakness. S for speech difficulty. T for it's time to call 911.